Hello guys, Suto here once again with another Path of Exile 2 video, and it is time that I give an update on my character, actually on the one that I've played the most this patch. And basically, while I was doing all of those videos for the new Spectres, for the changed Spectres and so on, in the meanwhile I was also playing on my Druid Shaman that I started. I did say I'm gonna do a Druid Shaman with Rage. I played around with it during the first part of the story, like a regular Minion build. Then I switched over to Wolves, which I played starting from Act 3, I think, over until, I think, Tier 8 maps. And I thought, okay, this is fine. It's scalable, but it's gonna be hard surviving. So I've kind of switched over to Spectres so I can do more focus on Spectres and also finish all the work that I wanted to do with Spectres. So let's have a look at this character. It's a level 95 Shaman in Fate of the Vault League. So let's have a look at it. Because I know a lot of people like Gazi and a lot of other people are doing Raid Shaman, but I have my own take on it. And some of the things are a bit different, especially the defensive layer. So let's have a quick look at the character. By the way, the character is gonna be, I think, let's have a look. I think, yeah, I have the Poeninja. I'm gonna have the Poeninja. I don't have a written guide. I have the Poeninja, which I'm gonna share in the description of the video, where you can see all of the items, all of the stats, the passive tree, and the jewels that I use and everything. I'm gonna go a bit through the build right now. So what am I doing here? I have kept resistances. I have 2.5k life, 600 energy shield, and 1.1k mana. And of course I have 468 spirit. Why I'm not playing energy shield? It's not because energy shield is bad. Energy shield is the best way you can play minion builds still, and a lot of builds actually. It's the best defensive layer. But I want to try something else, and that something else is damage taken from mana before life. And not with Mind Over Matter, because Mind Over Matter requires a lot of investment in mana recovery rate and regen and so on. So I didn't pick up this one. I instead picked up some of the nodes like this, like Mental Perseverance, with also some damage taken recoup. I picked up this one as well to get these small nodes here and damage recouped as mana. And basically this is almost my entire defensive layer. It's just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8 points, and one anointed over here. And along with my items and some of the jewels that also have the damage taken from mana before life, I'm looking at, where is it? 62% damage taken from mana before life, with also 29% damage recouped as mana. Damage taken recouped as mana. So it's kind of a nice defensive layer. I did manage to complete the entire content, so I have 40 out of 40. I didn't get any carry for any part of the game. I've completed everything. All of the Abyss, all Breach, all Expedition. Of course, this is easy. All Ritual, and all of the Delirium simulacrums. This was actually completed on live stream yesterday. I didn't manage to do the last one thanks to these guys that I have over here, to the Fat Snake, I would say, and also like swapping over like this towards the end of the, like in the last two waves. This is a nice setup. All right, so what I'm doing with this build, I'm doing, of course, the master setup, as you can see here. Master is crazy, man. Like, look at this. Master deals, we have 62k damage per use. This is the hit damage, right? And if I remove Master, I go down to 38k. So that's how crazy Master is on this build. Alright, so we have the Master setup. We have all of the minions. Like, this guy also deals damage. That's why I have two of them. These guys deal a lot of damage. Don't sleep on the skeletal snipers, especially that you're using the Gargantuan Wasp with Tech Hold and Infernal Legion. They're gonna ignite the gas arrow, and the explosion deals massive damage. it deals massive damage, and it's actually very nice on bosses. And why not on targets like yellow targets that are a bit more durable, although it's not the case here. Everything else is like the normal setup. I have damage. I actually have damage on these guys as well. I have the Volcanic Fissure, which I'm using to apply rage to my minions, although I have to hit something. You do have rage, I have 51 rage. I think if you guys seen Gaz's guys and so on, you can get rage on this guy by using the Furious Wellspring, right? He's regenerating rage, he doesn't lose rage anymore, only if you consume it. And then you have Commanding Rage, which basically gives you 51% increased attack speed and minion damage, right? Because I have 51 rage. This is, by the way, if you consume your rage like this will go down. The damage will go down. Like, let's have a look. So the Commanding Rage is actually, see? Look, damage is going down if I don't have rage. But if you have rage, like, it keeps going up and so on. Now, the other interesting part is that we are using a from nothing jewel, like I placed it over here, right? With passive radius of Bulwark can be allocated without being connected to the tree. By the way, huge thanks to 100 Grade, shout out to him, like he is the one who theory crafted this kind of stuff back in 0.3. He was trying to do something like this. So we are using Bulwark from nothing in order to get Warlord Berserker, because this one will then give our allies in our presence 5 rage per second if you gain rage recently. And we are gaining rage by using Volcanic Fissure, which is linked with rage. Right? And all of the rest are whatever. I'm just to attack faster. This is to hit actually and get rage, basically, because you have to get the rage. And bench fissures, whatever, it doesn't matter. You can play around with whatever you want here. Of course, you can use also Pain Offering, which is once again another nice damage increase. And yeah, that's pretty much the build. This works very well. You are also picking up the Spirit. You're not using any charms, of course, and you're picking up Reactive Growth, which is very, very strong. In my opinion, is one of the strongest defensive players in the game. Alright, so as I said, I did all of the content. I even did Uber Arbeiter. I did Atziri as well. I did Uber Arbeiter only once, and yesterday on stream, actually, I tried it. I died at the boss fight, like I got slammed by something. It was my bad, but it was almost done as well. So let's have a quick look at the map run. Let's run like a map. I mean, I'm heading towards this one, so it will be like a Blooming Field or... I hate Bloomingfield though. Let's do Sulfuric Caverns with Abyss Expedition. That's usually what I run for currency. Also, I managed to buy on my Fetter Snakes Dialas and Ulnetol. This is not by all means necessary. You can run Heavy Swing and Heft instead. Like, it works just as well. Damage-wise, is almost the same. It's just that with Dialas, you get a bit more spirit, right? You get a bit more spirit efficiency, and you can summon more minions. And this is how the build works. I really like the Fetid Snake, because I don't see any problem with the Fetid Snakes. They have great AoE. Even on their basic attacks, they have like a cone AoE that they're doing. So, as you can see here, this guy is like very aggressive. He's going in front and helping a lot with the clear. But what I don't like about running these, what I actually don't like about running only these guys with the tech rod, is that at some point they die, right? At some point they die and you have the reforming minions, which you can offset by always casting Pain Offering, but I'm very bad at doing that during the gameplay, so I prefer to have like a more relaxed approach. As you can see, my rage is always at maximum, like. And this time around, my guys have rage, see? They are in rage because I keep using Volcanic Fissure. And let's have a look at the damage now. Like, they have like almost 200k DPS. That's very, very nice, right? What is this? Bone Colossus Lord of the Pit is the double boss, right? We're just gonna go quickly and get the boss fight. And then I'm gonna stop the recording. Yeah, so as you can see, they're constantly with rage. Got the creation. My mana is going down because I got hit, and we have the pseudo mind of a matter. Okay, let's have a look at this abyss as well. Let's have a look and see how it feels. Like this character can do all content, and I also think that is SSF viable. Like you can do this in a solo self-found. You just have to play a bit more to get some of the gear pieces. The gear pieces I didn't showcase. I mean, you can see them on the Poeninja. Like the regular stuff that you do. Regular stuff that you usually get for summoners. Okay, yeah, this is nice. As you could see, like those got actually melted. I have a rattling scepter. My filter, I need to fix my filter. My filter is kind of shite. I'm gonna deal with the rest of the stuff after the boss fight and after I finish recording the video. Let's see the boss fight. Like this is, by the way, so once again, this is 10 out of 10, so it's the maximum boss difficulty. It's not an empowered boss, so yeah, keep that in mind. It could be very easy because of that, right? So buff everything. Yeah, that's it. That's it. And it's actually pretty much the same when you're going and doing the harder content, like the other bosses and so on. It's actually not bad. Like, once again, I was stubborn doing my character with no energy shield, with doing the mana life. If I get more mana, I think it will become more tanky. So the only problem with this guy is Simulacrum 3 is kinda hard, so I'm avoiding doing that. But other than that, I can do all content with no problems, even the Arbiter. Arbiter, just don't make mistakes, don't step onto the one-shots, and you're fine. Alright, this is the build. I'm gonna be most likely benching this guy very soon and starting my SSF journey, in which I'm gonna play Oracle, I wanna play Tactician, I wanna play Pathfinder, and probably a Titan again. Alright. That's all from my end. Thanks everyone for all of the great support you've offered in my recent videos, especially for the showcases. And yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.